Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, Friday is coming up, so I collect payments for your readings on Fridays. Email TemajTarot@gmail.com if you want to book an email or video reading. All right, central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Empress, Tower, Two of Coins, the Eight of Cups, the King of Swords, the Sun, Five of Coins, Six of Swords. All right, so I'm feeling like the central issue is having to do with paternity or being a mother. I'm seeing a couple of things. Let me start with the paternity or mother issues, or dealing with the baby's mother. So someone may have found out something shocking in regards to their baby's mother, or maybe you just found out that you were pregnant or expecting or got someone pregnant. You've been seeing signs all around you. Bird symbolism, any type of whatever animals are in your area, maybe squirrels, maybe deers, maybe you saw a family of geese, and maybe you've also been seeing animals in pairs, or something that indicates like a mother and her child, or like like when you see the family of geese cross the road. I just feel like the signs have been all around you, and something has just been revealed here. I feel like your life is getting ready to change, or is your whole perspective is getting ready to change here. Excuse me, all on account that maybe you found out something about a baby's mother, or that you are becoming a mother. Now, also, there could have been a situation where there was some juggling. Maybe someone has been walking on a thin line, or kind of trying to straddle the fence in a situation. And someone lost their balance. It's just like, I can't continue to move or juggle or walk this thin line anymore. I can't. Someone lost their balance in a situation, and it looks like there is a slip up. So if you were juggling between two people, it gets exposed, or if you have been a part of a third party situation, it gets revealed or exposed here, because someone just couldn't continue on the way that they were. It was too much. I also feel like maybe someone, even if they didn't mean to bring you in that situation, and it was just a matter of trying to figure out, what they wanted to do, I just feel like someone drops the ball. In a job situation, also, something could happen. If you're working two jobs, you might have to end up letting go of one. Or maybe you were trying to force yourself to stay in a job where you were struggling, and then finally, the universe just kind of stepped in like, no, you are meant to be a business owner or entrepreneur. So we are taking you out of this situation. And this is you walking away, and you're leaving. It's like you have no choice now. So now you have to focus on your own business here. But you had to give something up or let go of something in order for, things to start happening here. I do feel like, this could be some sort of financial strains that you're going to be experiencing here. You may be needing some sort of assistance, or maybe someone is offering to help. Their depiction is a little different. Sometimes it looks like someone is passing help up, But this is kind of, to me, since it's like open interpretation, I just feel like it's there. Help is there if you need it, but it's up to you whether or not you're going to take it or if you're going to be vocal about it. Now I'm seeing this also as some sort of breakdown in your faith or your foundation, something that you had trust in. Either you had trust and faith in your company, you had faith in a relationship or a person, you had faith in your religion, and all that somehow gets taken away from you. It's like you're walking away from something that you once believed in here. You're realizing that maybe you've been walking or living the life of someone else but not your own, and you're being called to be your true self. And I do feel like you are going to walk into your own self here. And it's how this person, they're walking away from whatever this was, and even though there's still some sort of sadness or emotional connection, it's like, here's the light. You know, the doors are open here. It does make me think of after there's been some sort of death, you know, supposedly there's some sort of light and people are there greeting you. I just kind of feel like you are getting ready to go through some sort of transition. And to me, 8s are about transitions and transformations anyway. So you may be going through some sort of emotional transformation, and you are walking through to the other side of this new life that's getting ready to begin for you, but you're living your authentic self here. And maybe it's time for you to speak the truth about yourself, or maybe it's time for you to speak the truth about a company that you were working for. Maybe you're being a whistleblower. Maybe if you were involved in a love triangle, you were like, enough is enough. The other person needs to know, and you kind of told, you know, so someone may be blowing a whistle on a situation because they didn't feel right about it. It was just like, I can't live a lie anymore, or I feel too guilty to continue with this. So something is being brought to your attention here. Also, you may suddenly become famous or get like a lot of recognition for something, or become very popular because of something that you did or said or spoke up on, or something that you even wrote about. I don't know, but it's like something is in the spotlight that has to do with ideas, with thoughts and speech and things of that sort. Now, I also feel that this could be about, in a love situation, maybe the truth comes out about an air sign. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Also a Leo could be involved, and maybe Capricorn. But I feel like, and maybe Taurus. But I feel like something's going on where, you know, you're receiving clarity, you're receiving answers. Maybe you, in order to find clarity, you had to let something go. Maybe you were too blinded by something at first. I'm also feeling like for some of you, maybe you're coming to the realization of who you love or who a soulmate is to you. You could be missing hearing from a soulmate. Someone also may have been coming off very guarded or defensive towards you, or I'm feeling like the truth hurts. This is one of those situations where the truth hurts. It's like, I'm telling you this for your own good, or I'm saying this to you for your own good, you know. So it's like, I know this may hurt your feelings, but unfortunately it has to be said. Somebody's got to, you know, speak the truth. And it's also maybe a situation where someone is like, don't shoot the messenger. So someone also may be receiving some sort of tough love. I also feel that someone may be is either on their way towards you, or you have to go on a trip to see someone, or you have to relocate, or maybe there has to be some sort of changes in the home or your living situation because it's not enough. Maybe someone needs your help and it's just like, can we come stay with you for a little while? Or maybe you're asking someone, can you stay with them for a little while? Or maybe you're having to take in a roommate until you can build your finances back up. So you're inviting someone into your home and having to share some of your living space, even though you don't really want to do that. But it looks like over the weekend, you might realize that, financially I'm suffering, or I need some money here. I also feel like there's a trip that might break you. It's like you might really want to go somewhere or feel like you really need to go on a trip. And although you don't really have enough money to take this trip, it's like you're doing it anyway. Because you're like, I need this. You're like, I need this trip. And I know I'm not going to be left with much after this trip, but I need to go on it. It's going to help me get to a calmer place. So you're being asked to just kind of trust your intuition. You are being spiritually guided on this path here. Things had to fall apart. You had to be forced into a new direction. You had to be forced or guided towards a new love interest, or taken away from a love interest. Or if you were trying to avoid a situation or got off course or off track, Spirit is like, you need to go in this direction. You're trying to get away or escape or avoid something that is for you. So now you're just kind of like, I don't really want to, but fine, let me go and do this. So I see, emotional balance will be restored before the weekend is out. I'm seeing someone having to give up what they're used to. Also, let's say you're in a long distance relationship and it's like, I don't want to be away from you any longer, nor do you want to be away from me. So either we are going to go our separate ways, or someone needs to make a big sacrifice so that we can be together. Now, if the move doesn't actually happen, maybe these are things that are being thought about, or maybe someone is just having some sort of clear realization of what's needed to be done so that the relationship can grow or be established, give some sort of stability to the relationship. It's like it can't continue to go on the way it was. Something was very unstable and it had to stop. So here I do also feel like your wishes are going to be fulfilled. I feel like something is being rooted. Something's being established. There's like a strong foundation that's going to come out of some sort of disastrous moment. And now the structure will be rebuilt. I'm just kind of looking to, like, even though it's kind of bending, it makes me think of, when you see trees that look like at one point a storm had tried to rip it up. So the tree is kind of growing in a very unusual way. I feel like this is what's happening to you. Like something about your life looks very unusual, but it's going to be sturdy and strong. Whatever you are establishing, whatever type of relationship you're establishing, whatever type of family you're establishing, whatever type of business you're establishing, something about it is unusual. People are going to understand that, man, it looks like they had to go through the fire to get to where they are, but they're still standing. So I feel like you're still going to be standing regardless. Not for everyone, but I see someone giving birth to a son, or birth to someone who's going to be in the spotlight, who has like an important purpose. for being here. I mean, everyone's purpose is important. I don't want to make it seem like that. It's just that this particular child is going to help restructure society some type of way, whether it has to do with economics or spirituality. This could be like a generation that's giving birth to people who are going to be pioneers of this new, I don't want to say new world order, because I don't want you to start thinking like, oh yeah, Illuminati. I mean, things are changing, and it's like whatever these changes are, it's almost like they're drastic on the masses. Like, for instance, you know, everybody, we know we always got Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Taoism. We know we have all this, you know, these major well-known religions. So it's almost like whatever was the front runner suddenly is obliterated, and there's going to be a rise in unusual religions or things that were once foreign. So people are going to be going back to their roots. And that could be something also very tribal, something that was very, something very tribal. Getting back to nature, being forced to pay attention to nature or honor nature again. And I know that Native Americans are already like that. So maybe people are going to start incorporating those beliefs into their everyday practices again. Someone is kind of throwing away that whole system of beliefs. Even traditional relationships are going out the window. Now, I know I'm giving like huge examples just for a 3-day time span. Let's just throw that out the window. These messages are just kind of just good food for the soul overall. So just take it. Don't start saying stuff like it's only the weekend. Of course, you know, the weekend, if you want to just kind of put it all into one small thing to sum it up, the weekend is, I can say that whatever is being juggled or kept in the dark will come out into the open if it hasn't recently done that already. But you know, there are some sort of roots that are being established here. I see the truth coming out, and it's going to hurt regardless, but you're going to eventually come to an understanding that this is part of your path, or this is part of your journey, and you're going to let the past go here. And I feel like you're letting go of something that you once believed in, and you are kind of starting your own foundation or your own system of beliefs. I'm going to pull some energy cards for you guys. So what additional messages are there for water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And yes, sun, moon, or rising. I have to say everything out loud. What is this trying to flip over? Up, heal of all ages. Could be some healing going on this weekend. Okay, so we have contract, man holding a heart, door to romance, third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Okay, so this is a new contract. Maybe you're having a realization that you are getting ready to have a new spiritual contract with someone. It could be a contract establishing your own business or starting a new job with something that you're more passionate about, because we did have the sun come out. So there's some sort of energy or some sort of renewal. You kind of stepping into your purpose. And this is about the third chakra, which is the solar plexus. So something about the solar plexus I feel is very important for this weekend. You're taking your power back. And this is you also manifesting things, or you're honing your gift here. I feel like something's being sculpted and molded, and I feel like something is being thrusted into the spotlight. This, you're going to be expressing yourself creatively or have a chance to. So this is definitely about a weekend of expressions. And then I got my 33 card out. So some of you could have been seeing synchronicities with the number 33 or 333. I also feel that, you know, you are maybe starting a new romance with someone, but something had to fall apart. Maybe someone revealed their true feelings. Maybe also that 8 of Cups was someone deciding to let go of one relationship in exchange for one with you. You know, it's just like, okay, well, I have to give something up. Or maybe you're the one that's just like, okay, I needed to make a decision. I couldn't make up my mind, but Spirit is guiding me towards this person. Someone is ready to open up. Maybe someone had been closed at first, but you know, I feel like the doors have swung wide open. Someone is wearing their heart on their sleeve. I feel that there's going to be healing. If this chakra, like I said, was blocked, I feel like it is being unblocked. There's some sort of focus on it here. You are being guided here. You might be unaware that the person coming into your life is the person that is going to help you or assist you on your spiritual path. Maybe you are trying to make some sort of logical decision, and Spirit is like, no, there's no need for you to overthink this. Just go with it, because we know how the outcome will be. It's making me think of, too, those of you that study astrology, if you have the planet K2 in your first house, which would mean that Rahu, I'm speaking the Vedic astrology, but I mean, it still applies. South node. South node is K2, North node is Rahu. So if you have South node K2 in your first house, that is an indication of you being blind to something yourself. So a lot of times you might be lost, like you don't know where you belong. So your partner is the person who's actually going to guide you. That's why the North node is your mission, your purpose, your drive, your passion is that 7th house of partnerships, because your 7th house of partnerships, those people are the ones that are going to guide you and assist you on your purpose or your path here. So I think things are also maybe being played out romantically, or lessons are having to be learned through romantic partnerships. All right, so that is the messages that I have for water. I hope that makes sense or resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.